Welcome everybody. We have here excellent news for Demeo X Dungeons & Dragons Battlemarked. And I just made a video about certain things that need to be addressed in here, and then they just dropped this, basically this date in here that you can see beneath Golden Opportunity. So we have a new adventure and a lot of stuff, including a reworked main screen over here. You can see it looks amazing. They have added this beautiful logo of the game, and here we have news. You can click here and you're going to see the new adventure, which is called a Golden Opportunity. We're going to talk about all of these in this video, not just to inform, but also we're going to enjoy the Golden Opportunity new adventure. So play as the new standalone adventure, a Golden Opportunity, featuring Omindran, voiced by Jerry Hawkins from Penny Arcade. Unlock Golden Rewards, explore new campaign difficulty settings, try the fastness of Green Shadows one-shot, and use the update multiplayer room browser to find the perfect party. So let's begin and let's see what is new in here. The first thing is that usually I don't go into multiplayer. I have never played this in multiplayer, but I want to show you. Sorry, it is here. If you host a game, you are going to see new stuff over here. So the first thing that I'm going to show you is the new stuff that you can get when you click a campaign, a one-shot campaign, or an adventure. You can now select difficulty, and it is going to be separated in normal, easy, medium, hard, and very hard. Bosses will be easier to take down, no stronger versions of enemies. Stronger version of enemies will occasionally appear. Hard is going to be bosses will be stronger than usual, and stronger versions of enemies will be more common. And then bosses will be very tough to take down, and stronger versions of enemies will appear often. That's pretty much the difficulty. And also, as you can see, we have now the a lot of people were asking about the respawn and talking about how respawn is taken out from the fun, and they have added enemy respawn on or off. How fantastic this is. This is a huge leap from what we had before. So then you can go for voice chat language. You can choose in between these languages here. You also have the opportunity now to set what is going to be the focus of your room. It could be story, skip story. You can choose up to 3, not more than 3. Skip story, happy to help, beginner friendly, relaxed, quick, clear, leveling, completionist, grinding, hunting achievements, challenge, social, and mix off. Public room, on or off, and then you set your room. This is fantastic, right? So with that being said, now I'm going to show you another fantastic thing in single player, which is the new adventure that you can choose from here in this screen, which is a Golden Opportunity. But take a look in here. This is the campaign 1 and campaign 2 that we already know, and then when you beat one of the dungeons, you get one-shot dungeon. Over here you can see one-shot dungeon, but this one, it is not called nor campaign nor shot dungeon. It's a standalone adventure, okay, which makes it a little bit different. So here we can see they went for a more cartoonish art, which I cannot say that I like it, because it is not the same as this, but it looks nice. The dwarf here, who is this guy? And the tiefling, there we go. And also they have added this one-shot dungeon, which is the fastness of Green Shadows. If you remember, if you ever played the game, but it was not possible to choose the one-shot dungeon that leads you to the dragon. So now here we have it. Still, you can use the select difficulty and then you hit play and you go directly to that. So I'm going to go there, so you're going to see what is this.
Fear me? Sure. But
Yeah, I'm just
fear
going to play
justice.
This is the dungeon
The path
that we're
here
talking about.
twisted through tangled roots and shadowed glades, the air thick with the hum of insects. Once, this place was sacred. Now, the land itself seems to recoil.
Now in here I want to address something important of the new update, and those are balance changes. Let me just move here. There we go. There are a lot of new things here. For example, this one here. But it says that enemies attacking from Fog of War will now be briefly visible to make it more clear what is happening. For example, the Divine Smite, just to give you a look, it has changed the number here of damage. Divine Smite damage reduced from 7 to 6, and the cooldown is now increased. From 1 to 2 turns, as you can see. Thunderous Smite, I think we have that over here. No, I don't see it. But we have Thunderous Smite damage increased from 7 to 8, and also Wrathful Smite, which we don't have it here. Wrathful Smite is the damage is reduced from 7 to 5. The Bard, let me just end the turn here. I want to go to the Bard.
Again?
Okay, the Bard has now Glyph Warding, which we don't have here. But Glyph Warding can now be played on objects to protect them, and magical secrets can now be used on enemy spellcasters as well. Magical secrets, for example, copies 2 cards from an allied spellcaster and adds them into your hand, but it says here that can now be used on enemy spellcasters as well, even though it's not stated in here. Now let's see the Ranger here, if we can find something interesting. For the Ranger we have Lighting Arrow damage increased from 3 to 4. We don't have the Lighting Arrow here, but it's now increased. And also the Rogue, let's see.
Time to
The Rogue,
become
for
a
example, has
problem.
Poisoner's Kit. Let's see if we can find it. These, by the way, these are my party, which is very, very leveled up. I think I have reached the cap, which is 19. The Poisoner's Kit poison coating duration has been increased from 1 to 3 turns, and damage from 1 to 3. Stealth can be used to move up to 2 tiles, with the Rogue ending up stealth on the indicated location. This one here. Go into stealth, becoming undetected by a hostile creature for 3 turns.
Now you see me?
And it says that can be used to move up to 2 tiles. And also Blink Strike damage. Let me go back. Blink Strike damage is this one. This one reduced from 10 to 8. So it was very overpowered, I think. It's a sad... it's sad for me, because I really like this Blink Strike. And Sleight of Hand can now be used on most creatures. Improvements for all of the other classes, and the cards have been tweaked a little bit for more balanced. We have plenty of bug fixes. I'm going to leave a link for the May patch notes so you can see it yourself. So without further ado, I think that it is time for us to go for the single player. By the way, this is the new user interface that you're going to see from selecting your loading games, which is completely different from before. Let's see. You can, for example, delete here with a one-shot dungeon. You sure you want to delete this one? Yes. And these are my own shots that I did before, my own matches. By the way, just for you to understand something interesting before continuing, if you go to single player and you can see something interesting here. If you click here, you see the enemy respawn button here. It is just for the campaigns. If you go here, because it's a standalone adventure, you don't have the respawn, because according to these guys, all of these, which are one-shot dungeons don't have automatic respawn. It is just for the campaigns. So if you have tested that, make sure to comment, because I'm not sure. So let's go to the because you see that right now I'm going to go for continue and go for my Embers of Chaos here with Bolthrax, Jesix, Ash and Lyria. Why? Because you can also, if you have reached to the tavern, you can find the guide that is going to give you the new adventure in the tavern, as you can see here. Omindran. So let's get on with it. Interesting to note is that I think this is now at night. I don't remember this place this dark, or they tweaked a little bit the visuals, I don't know. So let's click this guy here. Here, let's see. I want to talk with that guy. Okay, let's go here.
Saw you from across the inn, and I really dig your vibe. Do you like gold? Because I have some, and I'll give it to you.
Okay, he likes gold.
I'm Omindran, CEO of Acquisitions Incorporated. You might have seen our... You haven't seen the posters? They're really good. Got my face right on there.
Which posters he's talking about? Okay, I just want to pause here, because if you are new to the channel, welcome to the channel. I'm Victus Wargaming, and I will say that this is the time for you to subscribe, and if you are the usual viewer, thank you very much for the support. So don't forget to subscribe and give a like and share this video. Let's continue here.
I've got an asset coming in by cart, and it's late. Would you mind checking in on it? I can make it worth your while.
A little bit fishy, the situation.
I'll take your stoic silence as an indisputable yes. Now, this asset will want proof you're with me, so... Here, take this ring. Don't lose it. It's limited edition.
He hands you a ring. It doesn't seem very limited edition, and if you did lose it, it would be easy to replace.
Okay.
Okay. You're onboarded. You're on the board. Now check on that cart.
I have some questions about all
You
this.
have questions? Well, I'll trade you questions for answers. Fire away.
Who are you, first of all?
Oh, me? Just an entrepreneur with an eye for mercenary talent. Grew up in Red Larch, a few days southwest of here. That's where I learned my touch with the common folk. These days, I do what I can to match my surefire schemes with in the trenches know-how. That sound like you?
Okay, I'm pretty sure that we're getting paid, but still, I want to ask, am I getting paid for this?
You're getting paid several ways. My consulting rate is very high, and I'm waiving it in your case. That's payment 1. 2, mentorship, which is different from consulting. I'm throwing that in for free. 3, if my plan works, you're going to be so paid, you'll have to look over your shoulder for the rest of your life.
Okay. What's an acquisition incorporated? Let's see here. Special delivery. Omindran of Acquisitions Incorporated has asked you to ensure delivery of his makes its way to the Emerald Tavern in one piece. Check on the cart. Okay. What is this incorporated thing?
What's Acquisitions Incorporated? That's a good one, but I'll play along. Acquisitions Incorporated is Farron's premier adventuring services organization.
That's amazing.
Our franchisees have access to exclusive, arcane equipment and lucrative leads. Haters call it a pyramid scheme when obviously it's more of a ziggurat. Shows what they know. Now let's get to work.
Pretty interesting. Now, I don't know if this is a bug, because I just enter here. I wanted to show you that. For example, if you go to... If you enter the first time here, I think it's not a good position for this figurine to be in. I don't know. If they decided to put it here, it's just like he was following them or something like that. Let's have a look at what these guys say, if they have updated.
What's on your mind?
Okay,
Fare thee well, here.
it's the same dialogue that we saw before. Well, actually, that I saw before, but you're going to see it if you play the campaign. Okay, let's go. So, yeah, I think they toned down the color palette. It's now more dark, I think. Very interesting. I don't know if it's just for this adventure. Interesting. So, Winding Forest Road, let's go. The winding roads through Neverwinter are rarely safe. Every year, countless travelers go missing. Let's go and check the cart. This is the beginning of the adventure. Yeah, they toned down
As
the
you
color
approach the
palette.
clearing, the din of an ongoing battle rings out.
The goblins brought back up. Fine. More bodies added to the pile.
La Tenebra.
The ring Omen gave you, bearing the sigil of Acquisitions Incorporated, glints in the forest.
You're on my side. Oh, okay. That's much better. I'm Lather Tenebra. A little help?
I really like the new tone. Okay, so I never noticed. I want to add something. I never noticed that if you zoom in and you do this, you can change the angle of the camera like this with the right mouse button. How cool is this? There we go. We can see Bolthrax here. This is Bolthrax. You can see character sheet here. You can see that I think that's the cap. 19. All of those I played with this party in the in the first campaign, and I changed all of them for the second campaign. So we're playing with traditional ones. Look at this new weapon that we have here. Most of them have different weapons. Look at this, so fantastic. So let's start. So we have here a bugbear with counterattacks when hit by melee attacks once each turn. We have small wolves here. Take note that the small wolves have drum-fueled frenzy, which is given by this guy here, by the brawler. This is Lathar Tenebra. Okay, is she an elf? No, it's a human. I love the details, you see. All of these details are fantastic. I think she's going to help us as an ally. Let's go. So we have Destructive Wave. Strike the ground, dealing thunder and radiant damage while pushing back. Yeah, I'm going to go for this area and doing this. There we go. Pushing them back is going to be fantastic.
A wave of judgment.
Great. Now let's say teleport yourself and a random adjacent ally to a visible tile. Let's see. let me place a vortex barrel here. I can use open range, no need. Okay, let's do this. I need this creature to be frightened. Excellent.
Whispers your name.
And now I will inspire an ally here. This one.
Take heart, friend.
Okay, let's send the rats here. This is the mithril arrow. And just going to jump a little bit here. Because I need to deal with this one, the drum.
The wild strikes through me.
Okay, let's see. Let's throw the gas bomb.
Would you just stand still?
It was a mistake, but never mind. I'm going
Hit
to
me.
use this.
I dare you.
And perhaps just hitting that guy, blade potion.
It is the foe's turn.
What about the ally?
Here comes the justice.
Okay, now let's see. I'm going to use ground pound, but definitely I'm going to use this. I have the option to do replenish armor, which I think it's going to be fantastic. Let's do this one. Okay, go away. This is still frightened here. I really like the Bard. One of my favorites, with all of the teleportation and healing and stuff. It's very nice. Let's see. Let's do this one. I still want to damage the bugbear.
Face only a Medusa could love.
I think I'm going to do more damage like this.
I play rough.
Come on. Okay, let's deal with the big one. Cordon of arrows. This one here is place a bunch of arrows on a tile. There you go. This one's good. Can deal damage. So I'm going to do the flaming one. Oh, that was a... Oh, I thought it was a... Oh, it was a disaster. Let's see if I can jump in here, because I need to deal with this. But before doing that... I still want... How much This one is going to be stunned for one more turn. It can hit it, by the way. Can I steal this one? No. So let's see. Yeah, I'm just going to jump in here. Give her a potion. Placing a mine that explodes would be fantastic. And hitting this one, but I don't want to go into this area. Here. Just hitting like this.
Hope you brought backup.
Great. The cards that you get when you are leveled up are fantastic.
Their move.
Their move, let's see. They're targeting the small rats. Boltrax can withstand a lot of damage. So now I can... All of these guys are dealt with, so now I can move Boltrax. Especially I'm going to throw this here. And also... move him away. Use replenishing
Back
armor.
in business.
Time to make some noise. Not my finest moment.
I hit that. I hit that. A miss. It was a miss.
The wind whispers. Time to act.
Okay. Grants immunity to burning. And I'm going to use the mithril arrow. Well, just small guys here. Normal arrows, I think. Hitting that one.
This'll reach you. You won't see this
Critical
coming.
for that one. Okay, let's see. Can deal a lot of damage with this, but why? Let's move here. Cannot reach there. I like this one because it says throw a dagger that deals physical damage. Critical roll will return the dagger to your hand. I think I'm skipping the turn.
Enemies up.
Won't slow me down.
Okay, good. Let's go here. And now I'm going to charge. I think I can do thunder damage. Yeah. Great. That's a critical.
Feel the sting of my song.
Great. I'm gonna shoot that one. Goodbye. One more. Not big of a deal.
The wind plays tricks.
Yeah, plays tricks. Indeed. The wind plays tricks. Let's go and see what I can reach here.
Enemy's turn.
What are you going to do? Okay. Charge against this one. That's the end. Good.
Oh, thank the gods. All of them. Even the super bad ones. I've never been so happy to see that symbol on your ring. And it's stamped on all my pay. I'm supposed to go to the Emerald Tavern and meet my boss. First round's on me.
Oh, thank you. We don't drink. Let's
Let's
see.
see how this plays out.
Let's see what we can find here. If there's someone dropped something. No droppings. Small details here that I like and love of these. She's with movement range. Nothing here. Okay, let's go. There's nothing here. Good, let's return here. Great. Is he? Okay, definitely this guy, Omin Dran, is bugged. How come he's in the middle of the stairs? So, if someone from the developers are watching this, please, I don't think this is the place for Omin Dran. And if that's the place, please confirm it, because I think he's bugged. He should be somewhere around here. It's more logical, isn't it? Okay, never mind. So, let us go to the main menu. This is basically what they have done so far. They have added the new adventure. So they dubbed this the standalone adventure. This is the golden opportunity. So yeah, I think that this is also a golden opportunity for the developers and for Demeo X Dungeons and Dragons. So if you were part of the player base that thought that there was no future for Demeo X Dungeons and Dragons, here we have it. We have a new update and it's looking amazing. You are going to give likes to this video if you want to see more of these. So you are going to vote with your likes. This was Victus. See you in the next one.